This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of...
Big game tonight. Time to step it up.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. Now we're going to test pay date. He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. Hey, Chris, what do you think is the best way for a coach who has lost a locker room to get it back?
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adults, and if you can't handle the information, then the onus is on that player. But just look at what happened in Minnesota last year. You know, just terrible in the locker room. It's not good for the fans, especially the hometown fans that believe in this young team. And so a lot of times it just comes down to clear, open communication.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Carter. Then it's Porter. And it's Best in at the power forward. Now here's White, following the miss by Draymond Green. White the pass to Carter. It's stolen by Green. Thompson against Levine. Thompson with the bucket.
Oh, man, you got to love seeing Thompson flex his muscles on these shots. Doing well to power through the defense.
Levine kicks to Porter. Passes it to Best. Carter right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, a solid start to his rookie year for Wendell Carter. And ultimately it was cut short as he had to have surgery on his thumb. But he showed why he was drafted so high.
And for Carter, right after being shut down, Chris, he said he couldn't wait for summer to start so he could improve.
I mean, that's the way the NBA goes, and you have to want to better your game the way Carter does to make it in the NBA. He showed just how much he can impact the floor in his limited time, and this team is excited about what he can do.
Now White, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's the floater. Here's Best, a second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Best, guarded by Curry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Curry on the wing. White covering. Takes a 3. Rebound by Best.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
White, good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Curry. 32 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special play.
White the pass to Best. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Curry against White. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Best. Now Levine. Over Thompson. The offensive rebound. Carter. The shot will not fall.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Levine. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes Levine is just a little faster down.
Curry passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Over Best. It's blocked by Best, and he recovers it. Back to Curry. There's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. And they don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Bulls leading by 4. Now Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Best. Off target from the baseline. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, the bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Here's White, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Porter. And he banks in the layup.
Porter knows how to score inside. He possesses great quickness, and he has that length also to finish in the paint.
Curry against White. Here's Looney. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kev. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Chicago leading. Levine wide open. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Wiggins surveying the floor. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Porter kicks to White. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. White's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Thompson passes to Looney. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's a look at some numbers for Levine.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Here's Best. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Carter left side. Goes back up. Shakes him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Valentine's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. And so here is Chicago. The Warriors making the shot. Markkanen trying to break loose. Satoransky gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bowman pass to Wiggins. Nailed from 3-point land. Wiggins has got 12 in the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Back to Satoransky. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bowman passes to Looney. Down low. And the layup is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Best passes to Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Well, known for his shooting, Markkanen is still 7 feet. Great to see him score near the hoop.
Pass to Wiggins. He's off on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Best. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, yeah, Kevin, last season was not a successful one for the Bulls. I mean, they had the 5th worst record in the NBA, although it got them a nice draft pick. But it was another step in a long rebuilding process.
Here's Best. The Warriors making the shot. Hutchison passes to Best. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. The shot from the low post is good. Markkanen's got his 2nd basket of the night. And for the Bulls, Chris, they had a young team and they knew it wasn't their time.
Yeah, the team decided to move on from the Hoiberg era as well, Kevin. I mean, they dealt with a lot of injuries during last season, and the team is still searching for an identity.
And they've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Warriors trail by 8. Lee outside. We've got 1:48 left in the first. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shoots over Satoransky. Bank shot, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
And he sinks the second. Some players are what we call quiet scorers, Chris. They put up a lot of points, but you don't realize until the end of the game just how effective and what kind of points they've put up.
Oh, yeah, especially when you look at two-way players like a Paul George or a Kawhi Leonard, or how about a Bradley Beal out there in Washington. You look up at the scoreboard and be like, wait, how did he get 30? And don't forget about the running mate with Damian Lillard up there in Portland. He's a bad man as well.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim.
Team's changing it up here. Here's Satoransky. 6 points for him. They've got Thomas Satoransky. Also, Valentine out there. And it's Best in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Markkanen. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Second shot opportunity. Best. And Looney sends it back. Inside. Here's Wiggins, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Bulls trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Best. He's got 10. Doubled by Lee. Best passes to Valentine. And again, Chicago turns it over. And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that #2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to #1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked 2nd already.
Well, guys, it hasn't taken long at all to see what an impact player he's going to be in this league.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the 2nd.
Here's Best. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. They double him with Wiggins. Back to Valentine. Pass to Best. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hutchison, covered by Wiggins, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Warriors leading by 6. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
No good from the low block. Bulls trail by 6. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got 8 points. 50 seconds left in the first half. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Bowman pass to Lee. Some nice passing by Golden State. Dishes to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Now, here's Satoransky. 8 points for him. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Pascal, the pass to Looney. From past the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. A double-double for you, Che, at the half. You know they're going to try and stop you the second half. How do you adjust?
Hey, I just gotta stay aggressive out there, you know? I know as long as I'm engaged and pushing the action, I'm gonna put up the numbers. And as you can see, I'm fully engaged tonight, man. It's just clear.
You have been an operational Death Star in the first half for sure. Thanks for your time. Guys?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the three. Here's Curry.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
Looney kicks to Curry. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 4. White, good. White's got 8 points.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Curry dishes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Green embraces contact. We all know that. He loves owning the defense by finishing strong.
Thien passes to Carter. That one drops for him. 10 points for him.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Curry against White. Rebound by Best.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
So they take the lead. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Curry, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry is just as savvy inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Levine. The pass to Porter. Outside, White. Back to Porter. Pass to White. Fade away. And Looney sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Five to shoot. And Levine, here we go, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Top of the key, Looney. Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 9 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Bowman. Over Best. And he hits it to tie the game up. 8 points for him.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Hutchison. Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it loose. Levine kicks to Sederansky. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
To the middle. Here's Pascal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and help. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Oh, he likes to finish shots strong. He isn't afraid of contact. Markkanen is easy to root for.
Inside, here's Wiggins, rejected by Best. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Wiggins, right side. Banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Sederansky looking around. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Chicago scoring again. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Bowman. The teardrop falls in. 10 points for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Chicago trailing here.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
And you just have to manage the clock correctly. You know, sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Best. Levine against Lee. 4 on the clock. Doubled by Lee. 4-3, Levine. Here's Best, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
He hits the 2nd from the line. 9 seconds left in the 3rd. Now here's Curry. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then there's Thomas Sederansky. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Best in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Got a piece of it. Lee kicks to Curry. Back to Lee. Green up on top. He's guarded by Markkanen. And the basket by Pascal.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Back to Sederansky. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Passes it to Green. Down low. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Satoransky uses the glass to finish the layup. Satoransky's got 4 points in the quarter. The Warriors leading. Outside, Green. The pass to Wiggins. Outside, Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Wiggins against Porter. Outside, Levine. Doubled by Lee. Here's Best, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Warriors leading by 3. Wiggins passes to Green. Back to Wiggins. Here's Pascal, guarded by Porter. Pascal's shot is off.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
That's the assertive attitude you like seeing from Porter. I mean, he knows he can sink shots off the pass.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Otto Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. White is checked in for Chicago. Levine inside the 3-point line. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Porter. And it's Wiggins missing. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. The Bulls have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Carter finds White. Outside, Porter. Pass to Best. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Poole. The Warriors trailing. And again, no good by Golden State.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Wiggins against Porter. Wiggins outside. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Bulls. Best's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. On the wing, Porter. Here's Carter. Green with the block.
And there's the standout D of Green again. Excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
And Poole gets it to go. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Best. Here's Carter. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
Green, the pass to Poole. Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. over Porter. And it's Wiggins missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Levine.
You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, Kev, with the competitive nature of Zach LaVine is what drives him. I mean, he spoke up more for and against his team last season as they had a rough go in the stands.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. Eight seconds left in the fourth. Levine passes to Best. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous
Sport, really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. Greg Anthony and David Olden. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Let me guess, you want an autograph?
Yeah, no.
You sure about that?
Yes, just get in there and answer some questions, all right?
Okay, cool. Hey, who do you want me to make the autograph out to?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I'll see you in a few.
So, what's the mood like in the locker room after you drop a tough one like this?
I mean, Ted, you know what? It's not great, all right? We got a bunch of competitors on this team, and we all know we could have executed better down the stretch. So, yeah, you know what? We're mad, we're upset, but it's fine. 'Cause you know what? We're gonna put this behind us and move on to the next one. And that's all you gotta do in this situation.
Che, you've shown in the past you're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in. I'm wondering if there's any causes right now that you're passionate about. Are you doing any charity work, or is there anything that's grabbed your attention, maybe politically?
That's a good question, Patty. For the time being, I'm a little more focused on establishing my place in this league. You know, there's so much to learn, and it can be a little overwhelming. So I'm trying to get a handle on that before I do any of those things that you're talking about. You know, but I'm really looking forward to the offseason. I'll have a little more time to figure out how I can give back to the community. And my idols did that growing up, and that's something that's super important to me as well.
All right, Che, you remember Reese from Gatorade?
It's nice to see you again, Che.
Nice to see you too, you know, and I'm really excited to learn more about this GX thing.
Totally. Did Levi fill you in?
You know, a little bit, but I still need more information on it, to be honest with you.
All right, well, I'll just give you the full picture. Gatorade is launching Gatorade GX. It's our new hydration system, and everything about it is completely customizable.
What? I'm with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can design the bottle however you want. Name, number, team colors, all that sort of stuff. And then we have the GX pods, which are basically just a concentrated pod refill. You put that in the top of the bottle, fill the bottle up with water, shake it up, and you're good to go.
I like that.
So you ready to design your own bottle, customize
Yeah, let's do it.
Here you go.
Let's do this.
We'll call it the Che.